We 12, bro. I think that took my shit. Cause who just gonna get on my balcony like that? It's finna go down.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field.
Yeah, I'm finna whoop
They're all set as they
no, you ain't finna whoop shit over here. Oh, you so confident. See it. I lost 50-some games.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Everything litty, I love it. Oh, that's a front.
Like it's gonna be a long day.
First carry for James Conner, and not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Who's sleep?
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
I'm gonna be rolling up. You were doing what?
Looking to throw on second down. Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out, because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Yeah, I made the French, but I got to do it again. Well, before you get 2K? That roster was fucked up. That shit was crazy. Everybody roster.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah. Because he's making it over. That's why he ain't really tripping. I got to redo it over. The roster's fucking. Yeah, the roster's fucking. It don't got him. It don't got Clowney. I want to wait because I want Michael Fitzpatrick on my team. Yeah,
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start the drive with Conner. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Right now, black 20. Black 49. Get track, get track.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
That's because his dumb ass picked the fucking running back. He picked the player.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Your face was clouded that bitch. You get clouded.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
God, I'll be like, Josh so fucking ignorant. I'm like, when he your partner, I'm like, when Josh your partner, that ignorant as fuck me up. Right.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
When he was posted, oh man, when he was posted about his check, and he was like, nigga.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
I gotta be
to the right side and complete to Washington. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
Letting them know.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. On 1st and 10 is Connor. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back. Tremendous poise.
Drop a note. That's his nephew.
And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
That's who y'all talking about the whole time?
So we're even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, I could have told you about. Yeah,
and he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, that nigga, man, them niggas be looking for love.
Hold on, drop. Yeah, I already know. That should be happening. Boy, I be like, Josh be saying everything I want to tell him.
Man, niggas ain't gonna take that shit. Niggas ain't taking that shit.
I'm in jail. I'm in Facebook jail. Like a motherfucker. I can't get on my phone.
Them niggas got the wrong mind frame, man. They want the booty.
I'm in Facebook jail.
That's all they be worried about. It's some ass. They better get their bag.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10.
You be cool out
after a while. You doing
too much.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
They'll run with Penny. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Got one of haters just asked, did somebody want to play?
Yeah, they'll let you know a nigga take a lot of L's when we quit his run down.
On the run, it's Penny. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 44. These two teams all tied after one. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they got it with a third down and less than a yard.
Be booting both of us, that'll give me the loss.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
It'll just say your peer lost connection. It'll say they lost connection, but I get the loss.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. They lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on third down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
That's where a lot of my life came from.
Like every defense, man. Fuck out of here. I should have just hit the speed button.
Oh, that's how you feel, Drum?
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
4th down, here's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 47 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate.
That's that slant, take it to the house.
Receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
When you see a big-time run to the outside, it always comes back to setting the edge, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and they were perfect at setting the edge there.
And the funny part is, both sides of the ball talk about it. The offense has to set the edge so they can get outside. The defense wants to set the edge to control things so they can kick the run back inside.
Offense wins there.
Offense won big. They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
180.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And
That's what I be talking
the
about,
chains
dog.
again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Heck that nigga. Thank GGA.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Heck GGA, man. Knock this motherfucker out. Boom, I'm a dollar.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. A game of 30 points. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
They'll run with Samuels, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Now a toss. This is Connor. And he's touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Come on, y'all.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
Give me that.
He tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And that was throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Ready? 180. Launch 49. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 42.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
He's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Yeah, when I first started, I
Second and 10 now, Wilson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I'm like 80-something, 50-something. I think I'm like 81 or 50.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yeah, me and Drama played each other. I got my motherfucking kick back. I think take it for 6.
Hey, alert! 26 mark. Here we go.
That nigga said fucking that line.
One left. Tempo,
Throwing again on second down. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time. They couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. They'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Again, it's Penny. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
You ain't running like that on me.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now it's Penny. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carson. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
No, I don't be putting them in for it.
I'm surprised they ain't taking his ass off there. Shit, you his ass. You live by
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
No, they been
They
upgrading
run
my
again
other
with
dude.
Carson. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Plain Jane.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
My body took a lot of hate. You can't smoke a lot of paint. Bladder took a lot of paint. Over
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Yeah.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them. Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's get there. Slow down, slow down. Hey, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike.
Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Check 99, check 99. 25, 25. 40.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Plain Jane.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
3 down. Watch 32. Hey, look. Mine's 50. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Echo. Hey, mine's 50. Here we go.
Wilson. Down he goes. Cameron Howard. Man. The edge that time.
Fuck out of
and
here.
they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Myers' kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
The conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start the drive with Samuels. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
No, you gotta watch it. You can't read it. He coming with it, boy.
Like 20? Mike 50, yo. I got one.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, that's right.
Let me get my shit.
And that will be incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind.
I was on this shit.
Here's Jordan Berry now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Watch the chicken, y'all.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do it. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Cut them up.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, 72 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Here we go. Black 20.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got Moncrief. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Over the middle. By Smith-Schuster. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Back to throw.
Get his ass.
Now he's flushed out left.
Man, I swear
He's
that
got the first down here
big
inside
shit.
the 30.
Get your ass
He
out
is
the game,
out of
nigga.
bounds, but not before
You shouldn't
he's
even be in
inside
the
the
game.
30. Another
Dude,
good
that's the
gain.
only
That's
thing that be
35
saving
yards
you.
combined on those
When
last
you
two
do
drives.
win, you got that bullshit brick wall bullshit. His ass was sacked. Bullshit. Get his ass out of here. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
Get his ass out of here. I ain't got time for this
I'm
shit.
high as hell now.
Uncle Hill.
The drive continues
That
as they
nigga say,
search for
"Get
a
his
tying
ass out there."
touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
This nigga dog.
Damn.
Yeah.
He'll look to throw.
Get his ass.
Get a
Hey, we got
throw
you
away.
fucked
He's
up.
taken down.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Right past you. And it was a corner back. You got to throw him off on.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's back to throw.
Got his ass.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
damn.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Flushed it, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now it's Roethlisberger. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Snow and power.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Roethlisberger to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown.
Right there. Why you gonna play that shit?
Seconds there, a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
There's no time to run back and
touchdown
everything.
means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
A very important extra point there, up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. It's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind.
I'm out here.
One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Hey, this is the perfect time for Ben to be hot, too.
Perfect time for him to get his head.
Hey, this is the perfect time for him to be hot.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. First throw in overtime now for Roethlisberger. They'll fight a man over the middle. It's Washington. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Roethlisberger will hand a counter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
You can do it and try to help you set yourself up. I ain't living in this shit.
Black 5! Focus, defense, focus. Two times. Hey, relax.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No run.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. That one good for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Moncrief brings it in. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Right, 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run here with counter.
Go. Oh, no, you got through that. Good game. Bullshit.
Partner, a great game that we got to see.
Not
Making
running,
it extra
baby.
special.
Right
Not only
when
did I
we
get
needed
4
it.
quarters with you in this one.
Fucking
I got some
bullshit.
overtime.
God
A little
damn.
whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.